before I play the next video on the Sky Bar, they were playing, you know, music in the background, and YouTube will, you know, like cancel it, my YouTube video, or delete it because music is playing in the background, which I haven't paid for. So I'm going to put this YouTube video on, but my music I'm going to put up really loud. So when you're watching this music, my music is loud to try and block out the paid music that's playing in the background from the Sky Bar. So hopefully YouTube will, you know, let it pass. So this is why this video that you're going to watch now has got my music up really, really loud. But hopefully it'll be passed by YouTube, because hopefully my music will cancel out the music playing in the background. So that's why my music in this video that I'm about to show you, the Sky Bar, is really loud. So hopefully it will be passed. So leave all your comments down below. If you've known friends that have gone to the old Conron ferry and used this road. So I'm staying at Venice Hotel right next door. This is the restaurant upstairs. So hopefully my next video about the Sky Bar, following this little video here, YouTube won't cancel it. So hopefully it'll be passed. Thank you. Now they have a happy hour up here, so you don't need to spend big money to come up here. So it's every Thursday to Friday between 5 PM and 7 PM. So it's Thursday to Friday. So that's have a happy hour. You buy one, you get one free. So you can come up and use the swimming pool, see the views, and it's not going to cost you, you don't have to eat up here to come and see the views from this Sky Bar. You know, that's, I recommend coming about this time of night, about 5:30. So then you can use the swimming pool, have a beers, and see the sunset, see Phnom Penh. I keep saying Phnom Penh, sorry. You can see Sihanoukville in the daytime, and you'll be able to see the sunset over Sihanoukville. So come around about 5:30 and you'll be able to see both, rather than coming at night time. And all the tables are set up. So they've got the infinity swimming pool here that you can use. So just come to this place, and you don't have to spend big money to to see the views and everything, and you use the pool. And if you've been here before, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, then if you're coming to Sihanoukville, it's still the same as the old Sihanoukville used to be. It's just a few changes have been made. I hope this video is, you can see both sides for the people that have already been to Sihanoukville and heard rumours about it's all been changed and ruined, and for those who are coming and you've heard that, rumours that's all Chinese owned and don't come, that's all false information. I've been coming here for years, and I think the new changes are really, really nice, really nice. So if you're coming to Sihanoukville, come to the Sky Bar, and about 5 PM at night, and you don't have to spend big money. You can see they have a happy hour on Thursday and Friday. So just come and see the sunset over the city, and just follow what I've done. So I'll start off with a cocktail, they call it swimming pool. And the cocktails here, the average price is $5 for a cocktail. I've just looked at the hamburgers and French fries. The hamburgers are between $8 and $10. The fish and chips are $12. So, if you want to come here for the night, you don't have to spend big money, like a partner can have, a cocktail and the other one can have, something to eat, and you can, share his food, his fish and chips or his chips, and have a beer. So for the views and a swimming pool and everything else, it's, not an expensive night out. So the sun is like getting close, so you'll see the city turn from night into day. I'll be up here. So as I said before, come round about maybe 5 p.m. at night and, enjoy yourself for, a few dollars. So I'll keep on filming until it gets dark at night time, and I'll just show you the city, what it looks like at night time now. And if you've been here before, you'll see the difference, and if you haven't, then you'll see what it looks like. So if you're just not staying at this casino, I'll find out how much it is, and I'll let you know in my comments down below how much it is to stay here. But if you're not staying here and you're just coming up to see the views, well, you'd have to bring your swimming gear and a towel. And they got the changing rooms and the toilets and the showers, which I showed you before. So, you're going to have quite a good night up here for, I've ordered spring rolls, which is $7. And my drink has come to $12 total. So it's not expensive, just to come up and see the views. It's really, really nice, and for a swim. So these are just the changes. So for those who have been to Sihanoukville before and caught the ferry, there used to be just old shops here, down below, old shacks, and they've all gone and built this hotel casino. But I'll find out how much it is to stay here if you want to stay here for one night, or then you'll be able to come up here for breakfast and have breakfast. But the restaurant here doesn't open up until 4 p.m. and shuts at 2 a.m. We'll see the changes as we go on in the video. I'll turn it off now and turn it back on when it gets a little bit darker. So here's some more. I've got a little bit closer to the infinity swimming pool. Is just here, so I'm right on the edge. And for those, I'll keep on saying, for those who've been here before and used to catch the ferry out to the islands, Conron Island, that's no longer used, and you remember what used to be where that motorway is now. And so used to be a big huge rock cliff there and a little dirt track running along there, and then you would go along, walk along the beach here, along the pathway. You see the white pathway down there? Well, that white pathway runs right along, you can go right through to the former Otres beach on that pathway along the beach. And the cheap restaurants that used to be along here have all moved. That used to be just by the old jetty. They've all moved now, and they're building new ones, but the old ones are still here, but they're down there where the red roofs are, where the red is, and amongst the trees right down the other end. So they moved right down the other end of the beach. And once you get down there, if you've been here before, then that's the old Sihanoukville that you knew. Yeah, so it's still here. It's just moved down the beach a little bit further. But I don't know what these are going to be. Probably Chinese shops or restaurants. But if you want the old Sihanoukville that you once knew, if you've been here before, you go down to the very end along the pathway to where all those trees are. And that's the old restaurants that used to be here are still here. The only thing they can't do is they can't put the chairs and tables on the beach itself. They put a wooden, which I'll show you tomorrow, they put a wooden platform down next to the beach, and you have the tables and chairs on the platform. You can't actually have your tables and chairs on the beach like you used to have. But they still have the fireworks display here. And in the distance you can see the orange buoys in the water, floating in the buoy. Well, that's where the swimming area is, to stop boats and jet skis coming in, because you can still hire the jet skis and all that, but it's further up the beach. And those orange buoys in the water there, that's to protect the beach swimmers that swim in the beach, that no jet skis or boats can come tearing through and hit you. So you can swim in safety along the beach now. That runs right along, right up to the old restaurant, right amongst the trees up the other end. So the old Sihanoukville is still here, just a bit further away, and it's getting a little bit darker now, and some of the lights are still coming on, but when I get a bit later on and it gets dark, and you'll see all these buildings and no lights, and eventually they'll have to be pulled down, because I've been inside them and they've got concrete cancer where the rust and the metal steel rods is coming through and cracked all the concrete. So eventually these will be pulled down, and maybe we'll see the old Sihanoukville again like it used to be. But as I always tell myself, this is progress, and every country, every city, every village, everywhere in the whole world has had progress. And your parents say, oh, it wasn't used to be like this, it was better when I was a boy or a girl, it used to be much better. Well, this is progress, and without progress we'd all still be living in caves and eating dinosaur steaks. So every city, every town, every village, every place, the whole world has got progress, and this is just progress in Sihanoukville. So they tried to start before COVID-19, and then COVID-19 hit and the tourists stopped coming and the Chinese money ran out and they just couldn't finish the buildings because of COVID-19. So some of the sky cranes are still here. They're all rusted up and not used anymore. So as night comes, you'll see the ones that survived and the ones that didn't survive. So personally, I've been coming here for years, almost 30 years, and been living in Phnom Penh for 17, almost 18 years, and been coming here all the time, many times each year. And I've seen the progress, and for me personally, I think it's, the progress with the new streets and the wide sidewalks and the way they've done all the new motorway, like the new motorway and the walkway. You can see where the cars are coming out of the motorway, and you can see the very, very wide walkway right along the seawall. And you can fish from there, the locals fish, you can watch them catching fish. And there's the old terminal that went to Conron Island, now been replaced with a new one further along the motorway. But this is all progress, and it's good. And you can walk all the way around, right round now to Victory Hill and the container terminals, instead of going through Phnom Penh. You can see the sun setting now in this infinity swimming pool. So if you're coming to Phnom Penh, why do I keep on saying Phnom Penh? If you come to Sihanoukville, then you can see the changes, and if you've been here before you'll know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, come to this place and just spend a few dollars and just see the views and the sunset. So we're going to see a beautiful sunset tonight, and this is the best sky bar in all of Sihanoukville. A lot are in the middle of the city and you can't see the sea. So this is the best sky bar in Sihanoukville, and I'll show you a coaster, a drink coaster, of what the place is called if you forget what it was called. And just come here if you're coming to Sihanoukville, just come here one night or spend a night here, or just come. We have one night for a swim in the swimming pool and a few beers around the swimming pool. And as I said before, it opens up at 4 p.m. in the afternoon and closes at 2 a.m. So if there's a group of people, or just you, or you and your partner, then it's a cheap night out for the views and the sky and the swimming pool. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments, that people have been here before and saying it's all different and they don't like it. But I personally like the changes. It's cool progress. And wherever you're living now, progress is happening in the new buildings. And even if you're in your 20s, you're saying, when I was a teenager or went to school, this was all grassland and there was parks here and better swimming beaches, and now I'm in my 20s and 30s, it's all changed, I don't like it. It's just called progress, and every city, every town, every village, every country in the whole world is having a change, progress. And if it wasn't for progress, we'd be still living in caves. So personally, I see a big difference and I like it. You may not like it. Leave some comments down below. They've got really, really nice tables and chairs here. They've got the high chairs, which I'm a bit old to sit on this type of chair now. But I think you're younger, you can sit in and see some great views at night time as the sun sets. Some beautiful sunsets here. And I'll show you a coaster just to remind you the name of the place in a minute. So come here about 5 p.m. and you'll be able to see daylight and nighttime sunset in Sihanoukville. And if you prefer the smaller chairs, not high chairs like I like to sit in, I like to sit on these ones here. And my spring rolls have just arrived, and I'll just show you what they look like. That's a good meal. And my drink has come to $12 altogether. $12 for my cocktail and these spring rolls. So that's not too bad for, a night out and seeing the views and everything. There's no minimum amount you have to spend to come up here. And I'll show you the coaster now. So this is the name of the hotel and the casino. So if you're coming to Sihanoukville, just come to this place here. I did show it to you at the beginning of the video, but look it up on your Google search, and this is it here. It's a casino, so you can film outside, but once you come in the door you can't film because of all the gaming tables and people gambling on the ground floor, so you have to turn it off and start filming once you get up the top of the roof. They've got a really nice cocktail bar here where you can actually sit at the bar and drink a cocktail. So you don't have to eat up here. You can just come up in here and have a beer. Just one beer and just see the views. You don't have to eat to come up to the restaurant. So it's a bar and a restaurant, sky bar. And it's the best sky bar in the whole of Sihanoukville. There's other sky bars in Sihanoukville, but you don't see the ocean. So this is the only one that you can see the ocean and the sunset and, you know, over Sihanoukville. I highly recommend coming here. You know, it's not expensive. You know, for, you know, you use a swimming pool and bring your own swimming gear and your towel if you're coming here and you're staying somewhere else. But just come here about 5 o'clock at night and see the sunset. You know, there's some absolutely fantastic views, you know, from the sky bar. And, you know, before the, you know, progress, you know, this wasn't here. You couldn't see anything like this. There was nothing like this in Sihanoukville. But with progress, this particular place has survived and is flourishing, and you can come up here and see the beautiful sunset over the sea. And if you want to spend one night here, then you can come up in the morning and, you know, see the sunrise. And there's that new motorway down there, and down there is the old ferry terminal you used to go to, Conron Island. But, you know, got some absolutely, you know, $1 million views from up here, which, you know, up until 2 or 3 years ago was unavailable. You could see nothing like this. So this is what progress is, you know, made. So absolutely fantastic, and you can see all the buildings in darkness with no lights on. They're the ones that didn't survive, and eventually they'll be pulled down because they've got concrete cancer and the steel and the underground car parks are all filled up with water. Some of them have got 3 or 4 story underground car parks. They're all just full of water, so they'll never ever be completed, just be pulled down. But this is a view, you know, $1 million views over the, you know, the ocean over Sihanoukville. And 3 years ago you could never see anything like this. And so this is progress. I know they're going on. I know I'm going to get some comments from the people that have already been here before and say they don't like it, but no. For the ones that never been here before, this is what's here now. And if you heard rumours about, you know, it's all Chinese owned and no Westerners come and everything like that, well, it's all false information. You know, lots of Westerners here on holiday stay here, usually stay here for 1 or maybe 2 nights, and then catch the ferry over to the Conron Islands and all the islands off Cambodia, Sihanoukville, and spend their time on the islands. And to come by train is $10 from Phnom Penh. So I recommend catching the train if you haven't seen my previous videos and you're seeing this for the first time. Just subscribe to my channel and look at my previous videos on how to get to Sihanoukville and the costs, how to get here and which is the best options. And I've got lots of videos on Phnom Penh, Kampot, Cap, costs and accommodations, and I got lots and lots and lots of videos, so you want to go through them and see all my videos and subscribe, because I'll be adding, you know, lots more videos on Sihanoukville in the next few days before I go back to Phnom Penh on the train on Sunday the 20th of August. So today is the 18th of August 2022. So this is what I'm seeing right now on the rooftop. As I said before, 3 years ago there was nothing like this. You could see nothing like this. There was no high-rise buildings. I'll film again as night sets in, and I'll end it here, and I'll add some more video as the sun sets over the city. So we're looking up to, for those people that have been here before, right at the very end up there, those lights at the very far end, there's the former Otres beach, which no longer exists as the new motorway goes right through there now. But this is looking through into Sihanoukville city, and you can see the buildings that survived and the buildings that didn't survive, which will eventually be pulled down. So all the rumours have been here that the Chinese have taken over and it's all Chinese and everything's expensive, and it's not. You know, I'm only paying $40 a night for my hotel, which is absolutely luxury, and I'll add it to a video, into one of my videos that I make in the next few days. So if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see more videos on Sihanoukville. If you've been here before or you haven't been here before and you want to see the changes, I'll be doing more videos. So as I said again, it's the best sky bar in whole of Sihanoukville. You know, right over the sea. There's other sky bars in Sihanoukville, but you haven't got the sea views, and there's other buildings blocking your view, where here you can see everything. So absolutely $1 million views from up here. We're on the 12th floor, and there's people next to me just drinking beer. So they are not eating anything off the menu, they just come up and have a few beers and just look at the view and the sunset. Now you can, as it's getting a little bit darker now, you can see the buildings that have survived and the buildings that didn't survive will eventually be pulled down. So right up the far end is where all the cheap restaurants moved up to, right up the far end up there where those lights are up there. There's a walkway right along. So there's people here just drinking a beer. You know, spend $3 on a beer and just spend. You don't need to spend any big money. I mean, $3 to $5 on a drink or a cocktail, and you can spend, you know, from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. You don't need to order any food. And they got all the lights flashing into the sky. See them into the sky. And then you got the swimming pool there. No one in the swimming pool yet. Look at that beautiful. That's $1 million view. $1 million view of the sunset over the Sea of Thailand. Or it used to be called the Sea of Siam, but absolutely beautiful views and a beautiful night. And this could never happen like 3 years ago. There was nothing like this, high buildings that you could film like this. There was nothing like this until 3 years ago. So this is what you call progress. Beautiful infinity pool on the roof with the glass going right to the edge, or the swimming pool going right to the edge, looking over the side. The lights in the sky. There's no one in the swimming pool yet. You don't want to see me in the swimming pool. You don't want to see me in there. But these are the lights that are lighting the sky up at night. And if you could walk on water like someone used to, if you walk straight out, you would come to Phuket in Thailand. So that's the Sea of Thailand out there. And there's that new motorway they built from the old jetty. Used to be a big rock cliff there, and they pulled it all down. There's the old Conron jetty down there where boats used to leave, and now the new motorway goes all the way around to the new Conron Islands and all the other islands of Sihanoukville. They built a new terminal. So there used to be a big rock wall, big rock cliff there, and they pulled it all down and pushed it out to sea. And people go fishing there, walking along there. and they got a road 2 ways in and 2 ways out all the way around Sihanoukville now, and got a huge walking track, or if you want to ride a bicycle or a motorbike, you can ride the motorbike on a separate track right around the whole of Sihanoukville now. And the sun is getting darker now, and you can see all those buildings with no lights now. So those are the ones that didn't survive, and the ones with the lights on did survive, but there's a lot of darkness in there now, and they're all buildings there that will never ever be occupied and will eventually be pulled down. And this is a road that everyone who come down and went to Conroy Island, all the other islands off Sihanoukville, Cambodia, everyone would have come down this road here up and before COVID-19, and there would have been millions of tourists use this road. And if you're watching this video and you use this road to come down to the old terminal to go out to the islands, let me know. It's no longer in use anymore. They've got a new one now, but everyone would have come down this road here. Millions and millions of tourists over the years would have come down this road here, and it was just like a little 1-lane road, and you had to walk along the road to move along the road. Now there's all big wide pavements that no motorbikes and cars park on. It's all open for people. As I speak, a vehicle drives on, but he's actually driving into the car park underneath the building, so that's why he's on the footpath. So he's gone now. But the roads are improved, big roads and nice wide and big wide pavements for the tourists to walk on now without getting hit by a motorbike or a car or something. But there have been millions and millions of tourists that have come down this road to go to the islands, and they no longer use this road anymore. They use another road. So as I said before, if you've used this road to go to Conroy Island and the ferries, the old jetty and all that type of stuff, leave a comment down below and tell me what year it was. And you know, it'd be interesting to see what year you come. You know, was it 2010, 2004, 2010, 2015? It's right up until 2020 when COVID-19 hit, and then all the borders were closed and you couldn't come there. So this is when they did all the older, you know, started all the new buildings. But because Cambodia was shut and every other country was shut for 2 years, that they all run into money problems, and most of them, you know, run out of money to complete the buildings. So there's some nice changes, but a $1 million view now from looking over Sihanoukville and out to sea, where, you know, 3 years ago there was nothing like this. So I highly recommend you coming up here just for drinking a couple of beers at night and watching the sunset. So I'll do another final video of the city in darkness. If you don't like the tables, and maybe you're up here and it might start to rain or something, then they got a little indoor area that you can sit. It's got a roof on it, and there's another higher observation deck that goes up to the top of the roof, but I won't go up there. But you know, if you're younger, you can climb these spiral staircases. But we've got a really nice bar here, up here, and the staff are really, really, really friendly. You know, they'll do anything for you. It probably gets more busier as the night goes on. You know, really nice atmosphere, and really $1 million views. And they've got the searchlights going out and the swimming pool. Those people in the corner over there, they're just here drinking beer. They're not eating anything. So you don't have to eat here to come and spend the night up here. Just drink, you know, a real slow beer. And the table and chairs if you don't like the high chairs. So it's 7:15 PM at night and it's down, you know, dark, and the lights are shining out to sea, and the infinity pool. And I'll just show you one more final scene of the city at night time from Sihanoukville, from the top of this sky bar, which is the best one in Sihanoukville. Now you can see all those buildings in the dark, the ones that never survived and will be eventually pulled down, and the ones with the lights, there's not many of them that actually survived. And all the cheap restaurants that used to be down below are right down the far end, in the middle of the screen now. That's where they are now, right down further down. So if you've been here before or you haven't and you want the cheap restaurants right on the beach, then walk along the Ochheuteal Walkway to the cheap restaurants down there. So this is what it looks like at night time, and you can never ever see this view like this before progress. And they built this, you know, building here, casino, which survived, and it's the best views of any sky bar in Sihanoukville because it overlooks the ocean. The others look over next to another building. Still no one swimming in the infinity pool. Right, this is the final shot from the top of the sky bar. And for those who've been here before, you know what used to be down there by the old jetty that went to Conron. And as I said, there was absolutely millions and millions and millions of tourists come down this road over the last, you know, 30 years to catch the ferries to Conron Island. And leave a comment down below and tell me what year you come down this road, which is no longer used for going to Conron Island. You take another road if you come to Sihanoukville and go to the island. But you can see there's not many lights, and that's a big casino with all lit up there, but most of it's in darkness now, and they're the buildings that didn't survive. There's no lights on, so there's all buildings over in this area here next to the new motorway that goes all the way around Sihanoukville to the terminals, you know, the shipping terminals. That motorway goes all the way around. So you can see in the distance that there was buildings there, but they're all didn't survive and they're all in darkness. And the ones that lit up are the ones that survived. And right below me here was just like, you know, 1-2 story old shops and cheap restaurants, and now this is progress when they built this building and it survived. And you now see, you know, the best views of Sihanoukville. So I really want to hear some comments on what year you travel down here before 2020 to go to Conron Island and all the other islands of Sihanoukville, Cambodia. And it'll bring back memories to you if you've done it before. But if you haven't done it before, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. So this is about it. And if you want to know any more comments or information about what I've just done or filmed, just leave some comments down below, and I'll leave my WhatsApp number, and you can contact me if you want to know anything different. And I've got the contact details of a tuk-tuk driver that speaks English and knows all the guys from Australia and I'll leave his number down there. So if you want to contact him, if you're coming by train or you're coming by bus or coming by plane, he'll come and pick you up if you leave him the details of when you're arriving. And he's really good, he knows everything about Sihanoukville, and I'll leave his contact details down below. And if you want to know any more information about him, I'll give you some more if you send me a message on WhatsApp or leave me a comment down below this video. So this is all I can really say about, you know, the Sky Bar. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sky Bar, the best in Sihanoukville, Cambodia. And I'll leave more comments down below, you can read them. And if you want to leave some comments of when you use this road to go to the ferries years ago, or any other information about Sihanoukville, then send me a message or leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia, and there'll be more videos on Sihanoukville coming up in the next 2 to 3 days, and I'll be adding them each night. And so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and share this video for people that you knew who once came to Cambodia and went to the islands, and show them this video, share it with them. If you know some friends or people that once come to Sihanoukville. And for all those who heard rumours about, you know, it's just a Chinese town and all Chinese live here now and it's no good coming and it's crime, and it's all false information. False. So if you want to know any more information, just leave any details down below or contact me and I'll give you everything you want to know. Alright, so at the end of this video, I'll actually add a video where I'm staying at the Venice Hotel. But if you don't want to see it, or you've already seen it, then you don't need to watch it. You can just sign off now. But I'll add it to the end of this video now. And if you haven't seen cheap accommodation at Venice Hotel, which is just right down here, right down below the Sky Bar here. Venice Hotel is actually right next to this Sky Bar here. So Venice Hotel is just down there by that yellow, whatever that yellow thing is down there. So that's where the Venice Hotel is. So I'll add it to this video, but if you've seen it before, then you just sign off and don't watch it. So if you haven't been to Sihanoukville before, or think about coming again and you want some cheap accommodation, watch the next little bit of this video. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia, and the next video on Benny's Hotel will follow this. Okay, thank you. Subscribe, like and share, especially if you know some friends that have been here before and want to see the old area and the new area. Mystery Cambodia signing off for Sihanoukville, Cambodia. Good night. So this is the Sky Bar we've just been to, and I started off showing you what it looked like, and it's got the Eiffel Tower out the front. And if you want to know how much it is, it's best to look up on your whatever booking.com or whatever thing, because it's different prices for different months of the year. It's the rainy season at the moment, so it's cheaper than it would be like this January, February, March and the summertime. So each month there's different prices, so if I give you a price now, it'll be different to wherever you come. But for all those who have been here before, there were just old shops here before, remember? And down the end street there with the blue lights is the terminal used to take to go out to Conroy Island. I mean, that's no longer here, and there would be, whoever's watching this video, there would have been millions and millions and millions of tourists come down this old road before the improvements to get the ferries to Conroy Island, and now you can see the improvements that they've done to the roads and the sidewalks. You know, no vehicles, you had to walk along the road to get to the terminal with your backpack or your suitcases, and now the terminal's been moved as a new one. So if you've been here before, you know what I'm talking about. And if you know people have been here before, Sihanoukville, and been out to the islands, Conron, send them this video, share it with them, just show them the new Sihanoukville. And for those people who have heard rumours about it's all Chinese casinos and it's overtaken by Chinese and no tourists here come here anymore, it's all false information. And as I said before, I'll add where I'm staying, and I'll just walk along the footpath and show you where I'm staying. And you know, for $40 a night. And if you haven't seen my video on Venice Hotel, so that's with the Sky Bar we were there, and I'm staying right next door, Venice Hotel here, and I've got a video of the room inside Venice Hotel, and I pay $40 a night. So if you've seen it, you don't need to go any further and watch it, you just sign off now. But if you want to see what Venice Hotel looks like, $40 a night, the little video will follow this video here. But if you already know about it, then you don't need to watch it. But they got Australian steak, and the room's available. So if you've seen all this before, you don't need to watch it anymore. But if you haven't, this is what the rooms are. $40 a night. It doesn't matter what month it is in the year, $40 or $50. And because I'm here, you know, lots and lots of times in the year, she's got to know me, the manager or the manager in charge, her name is Jenny. And if you contact the beach hotel and ask for Jenny and tell her that Mystery Cambodia sent you to your room will be less than $40 a night. So I'm about to show you what the rooms at Venice Hotel is. I'll add it to this. But if you've already seen a previous video, you don't need to watch it. So you can just, like, you know, stop watching the video now. But I'm going to add the video of what the rooms look like at Venice Hotel for between $33 and $40 a night. And booking.com is up to about 45. But if you give Jenny a phone call, look up their phone number and give her a call and say that Mystery Cambodia told you about it, you'll probably get it for around about $33, $35 a night. And that's over Christmas time, you know, the period is the same price. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia. And if you want to watch what the rooms look like, you can watch it. And if you've already seen it, you can just but leave some comments and tell me what you think about the improvements of the new road going down to the old jetty that used to take you to Conron. And there's millions of tourists have come down this road, millions over the years have come down this little old road that you had to walk down the middle of the road pulling a suitcase or your backpack. And you come down and you see the improvements on the road, absolutely marvellous. So this is what progress is all about. And so the old terminal at the end is no longer in use, they built a new one, so that's progress. So look how wide the pavements are now. So I'll sign off here now, so you can either watch the next video on Venice Hotel or sign off. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia, and the next video is a little video on the hotel room. If you've seen it, you don't need to watch it, just switch it off now. Okay, so share, subscribe, especially those that have already been to Sihanoukville and used this road, show them what it looks like now. This is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia, and there'll be more videos on Sihanoukville over the next 3 days. I'm here for another 3 days, so I'll be posting different videos on Sihanoukville. Mystery Cambodia signing off from Sihanoukville, Cambodia. Good night. So I'm staying for 4 nights at Venice Hotel, and I've stayed here before, but this is room number 26, and it's a really big room. And it's $40 a night. So you've actually got you know, like if you got this, like if you got children or like 4 adults staying, all these beds, all these couches have been turned into 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. Or if there's just 2 of you, you've got a nice place to watch TV and everything. So you got these, and then you've got a door goes out the balcony, and then you've got the main double bed here. So you've got the double bed, and if you haven't seen my original videos, I'll show you what's behind that glass screen over there, which makes the hotel quite unique. And you've got your own like tables and chairs over there, windows that open up, and here you've got really nice towels supplied and free slippers, so you can actually take those slippers with you when you go. And you've got the big screen TV here. So the screen TV and the people sleeping on the double bed, the screen TV is like a wall. So you've got a wall between you and the next room, or which is the lounge. So, you know, like 4 adults, 6 adults, or mum and dad and 3 or 4 kids can stay here, and they've all got a room, and you're only paying $40. This is Benny's. So if you've got, you know, all your children sleeping here, or you're with friends and family, or there's 3, you know, 2 couples or 3 couples, they can sleep here. And the others, you've got a dividing wall there with a TV, I see, so it divides away, separate from whoever's using the double bed. And you've got the balcony here with tables and chairs. So you can sit out there in the daytime. But I'll show you what that glass screen over there. Now a lot of people think this is just a curtain, but it's actually aluminium. You can't fold, but it's just solid aluminium. So this window here is actually where you have a shower. And there's no curtain, no nothing. So you have to be really friendly with the person you're staying with, or you'll have to go outside and have a drink of beer while your friends or partners each take a shower. You'll have to leave while they take a shower because it can't be covered up. And I'll just go inside and show you what's like inside. There's plenty of cupboard space for, you know, lots of people, and you get your own metal safe, and you get the Benny bathrobes. So if there's four adults staying, they'll supply another 2 for you. Plus you get to keep the famous Benny slippers, and there's 2 pair in each packet. So if you don't wear them, they're wrapped up in cellophane, you can take them at no cost. But this is the bathroom here. I'll turn the light on. So you've got a really huge sink, washing sink, and then you've got your toilet, and then you've got the shower, and you've got the shower door here. So that's the shower door you shut while you're having the shower, but you can't close. There's the plug hole down there, and you can't close. When you're having a shower, this is what you out here can see, and whoever's out there can see in here. So it's quite unique, you know, if you're married or engaged or have been going a long time, it doesn't really matter. But if you're in here with like 2 other adults, well, you can go away and have a beer in the restaurant while they're taking a shower. So this is quite unique. I've got the big mirrors on the wall, and all you know, they supply a lot of stuff every day when they clean your room out. And that's one huge sink. So this is $40 a night at Venice Hotel, right next to the beach. Right next to the beach, and this room is number 26. And room number 28 is also the same as this, but if you give them some advance notice, they'll turn any room they've got into a room like this. They'll bring in more or take one out if there's less, you know, so if there's 4 people staying or 6 people can use this one room at $40, so it works out about like $10 each a night. It's really good. And I'll go out there. I go out on the balcony and show you the balcony. So this is a balcony here. They'll bring some more chairs out if you want some. If there's 4 adults, they'll bring some more chairs in for you, and a table. But you got a construction site here, but it's quite a long way away, and you don't hear any noise, because I was here like 3 weeks ago, and you don't hear any construction noise, and they stop like 5 p.m. at night. There's no construction all night long. So they're working down here now, but at 5 o'clock, and then the beach is just over here, so we're only about 100 metres from the nice beach, which I'll show you tomorrow. So you don't need to worry about construction noise after 6 o'clock at night, 6 p.m. or before 7 a.m. in the morning. There's no noise. So don't let that put you off here. So at $40 a night, it's a really good deal. So that's it. I'll add some more to this video when we go along. Actually, I'll add it to the. I'll actually add it to the video on actually coming from Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville by the train. So you'll see it when it comes up. So I'll add more to this video as we go along. I don't like make my videos more than about 40 minutes long, so I'll add some more to this before I post it. So this is all about the room at Venice Hotel.